Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Soldier Hawk Let's Plays Portal. I'm really excited about this. It's one of my very favorite games in the whole world. You already know I'm an unabashed Valve fangirl, but this is really the game that made me fall in love with them and made me seek out Half-Life and all of those other games. So before we move on to Half-Life 2, which is coming up pretty soon, and before we move on to Portal 2, let's take a look at the original, one of the best games ever made, Portal. One of the best things about this game, of course, is the writing. And in just a moment, you're going to meet GLaD, the insane, crazy AI that starts off rather scarily nice and friendly. There she is.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all enrichment center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
And that's our first look at a portal. And that, of course, is our heroine, Chell. I actually have no idea where the names Chell and GLaD come from, because I don't believe they're ever mentioned in the actual game. Of course, it's the little things like the warning graphics there on the different test chamber signs that just add so much to this game and make it so much fun. And of course, you've got the ominous Overwatch positions there that you suspect that scientists might be watching you test through. Of course, you never see anybody there, and we will eventually find out why we never see anybody there. But for right now, we'll just put the box on the button.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
They do such a perfect job of writing GLaD. They really do. They capture that smarmy corporate doublespeak so perfectly. It really is incredible how well they do that. They have some excellent writers over there. Honestly, if I could have any job in the entire world, it would be writing video games for Valve. I'm dead serious. That is my dream job, being a writer at Valve.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
Oh, the glorious hyperbole. This test here is actually designed to teach you about portals, but of course
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Oh, that line cracks me up every single time. Anyway, that test was designed, of course, to help you understand the concept of portals, but once you've played the game, it's very, very easy to get through. This chamber, something very, very special.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
It was right about that time in my first playthrough that I realized that Aperture Science might not be the good guys. Except at that point, I still assumed it was some evil, mad scientist who was in charge.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Woohoo!
With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not.
This is one of my favorite lines.
Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Uh-oh. Honestly, the two best satirists living today, Stephen Colbert and whoever wrote Portal. So perfect. The most perfect satire of corporate culture I have ever heard. Number
Please
3.
proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. They even make British jokes. Gotta love it. It's really cool the way you can catch a look at your character even if you're jumping. The animation is completely goofy. That's the fun way to complete this.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
That's ominous. That... That gave me the creeps the first time I heard it. Oh, it still does. I like how you can create fireworks in the elevator with your portal gun.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Still very kind, very encouraging. Of course, we can't shoot a portal through there, thanks to the guard. However,
once again, excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
oh good. Nothing like those required test protocols. I'm trying to remember. We're in Chamber 6, and I don't remember which one this is. What are we doing here? Box and button. Oh yeah, okay. You know, they mentioned this in the developer commentary, which I should actually point out is another of the best things about this game, is they actually include commentary, which is just fantastic. But, they mentioned that really what this game is it's not so much a game as an extended player training device. And they do a great job of slowly increasing the difficulty of the puzzles and introducing different skills one at a time, making sure you can't go on until you've mastered that skill. Honestly, if the modern educational system was more like Portal.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
Suspended midair. That's what you call a radio flyer. Of course, these radios weren't in the original game. They were patched in as part of a hint about Portal 2. What was it, a few months before the announcement was actually made.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
There's also an achievement for shooting all the cameras off the walls like that. I haven't done that because I don't have the patience for it. I always get too wrapped up in the game to remember to shoot off the cameras. But it's still a lot of fun when you do remember. Oh, the high energy pellet.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science High Energy Pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
It will kill you. Observe. Those high energy pellets are a one-hit kill. However, this puzzle, pretty easy. Pellet needs to go in there. Portal. Bada boom.
Unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Oh, summarizes the frustration of working with computers there. I really like the aesthetic that they have for this game too. It's so somehow clean and dirty at the same time, if that makes sense. Everything is really white and clean, but it still feels so dark and wrong. Just brilliant.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Now, the traditional way to solve this is to fire there to start the platform. But I've found that the easiest thing to do is actually to get on the platform first, because then you don't have to wait for it to come back once it starts. Just like that.
Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Nice. Ah, this game makes me happy.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Another one of my favorite lines. The crowning joke there, of course. Don't drink the water. Oh man. Okay. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Sweet! I'm shocked I remember this game so well. Of course, we're still at the really, really easy puzzles. This is still the training wheel stage. Nothing too hard about this. Go. Still nobody observing us. The music is really good too. That's something you don't notice with this game very much, but the atmosphere is
Very
so
impressive.
enhanced by the
Please
music.
note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
First time I played this, I actually believed that. I really did. I was like, oh, Well, clearly they don't actually mean me harm. Oh, so naive. So naive. Alright, I think this will be the last chamber for today.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Oh, the impossible
Make
test.
no attempt to solve it.
I remember this one. Oh, this is the chamber that launched 1,000 internet memes right here, guys. And of course they say it's impossible because you need to put the box on the button. But when you approach it, it dissolves in the fizzler there.
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
I really like how they actually used gamer terms there. It's broken. That's just adds to the illusion.
Once again, the Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
Of course, the solution is pretty obvious once you know it, but man, the first time I tried to solve this, I think I spent half an hour in here trying to figure out how to get that stupid box on that stupid button. I really did.
Frankly, this chamber was a mistake. If we were you, we would quit now.
See, I kept looking for some kind of tricky workaround, like going behind the scenes or something like that, but nope.
No one will blame you for giving up.
That's
In
what we want
fact,
right there.
quitting at this point is a perfectly reasonable response.
I almost did quit, too. This is the chamber that actually made me stop playing for a couple of days the first time. Of course, the next line, one of the most famous in gaming history.
Quit now, and cake will be served immediately.
Oh, yeah. But of course, you know she's lying because the little cake icon isn't lit up yet. You don't get cake till the cake icon lights up.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
And once again, I fell for that. You're going to want to remember this room, though. This becomes important later. But once again, I actually fell for that. I thought that they were actually testing for resoluteness in the face of extreme pessimism. Hawk was a very gullible young gamer. This next chamber teaches everybody's favorite skill in Portal, flinging. But we're going to save that for the next video. So we have something to look forward to, and until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching with me.